my topic this morning because of Edmond. And Edmond said African religion is humanity. Other religions are barbaric. No, Edmond, you got it wrong. You see, like this morning, I made a too small video because I woke up late. I couldn't do like I used to do in the past. You see, the barbarism is in African culture and religion. That's where you get the barbarism. And which is the thing that affected even all this religion that came. Islam, these two major religions, Islam and Christianity. Who we are affected those religions in Africa. Because when you look at Islam, you look at the Arab world, it developed it and people are happy there. You look at Western world, Christianity developed it and people are happy there. African religion is barbarism. Your ancestors and my ancestors, they are wicked. I want you to pick up your Bible and paper because I will give you reference. I will give you reference if you go to Deuteronomy 28. Read everything. It's a long story. Deuteronomy 28. Read everything. Africans, we like oppression. We like suppression. We like wickedness. Our wickedness is too much. Before Torah, I want you to make research because you see me, I'm making research on my own. Before Torah, before Injil, before the Quran. We had our cultures. People were busy molding wood. They use wood as their god. Some people use water as their god. Some people will mold sand as their god. This is before the religion. I want you before Torah, Injil, and Quran. My own prophet, Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, was born his father was his family was serving idol. But God that created us sent him to abolish those idols. There was idol worshiping, tradition, your culture, and there's a place in Quran that made me to understand that your religion is not supposed to defeat your culture. The religion you are doing is not supposed to defeat your culture. What that religion is bringing is to make you to be a better person, to know whom God is, and look into your culture to see the things you are doing that is not right that you can remove. That is the reason why the religion came. That is the reason why Allah, God the Creator, showed himself in all the prophets, through the prophet. He noticed people were going to the water to pour salt. People will carry salt, they worship water, they pour salt inside the water. People will carry egg, go inside the water, they pour egg inside the water. Because they are blind, they don't know God. And when now it came, for what we can see, people are still going back to all this. People are still going back to all this. With their religion, people still go back to water, to worship water. You see, I'm not saying whatever you want to do, you don't go ahead to do it. But so far, you are not hurting anybody. Because you see, like Christianity, the people that brought Christianity in Africa, when we are watching like Pentecostal, like Western world, We never see what we see, like the video I waited today, that even when somebody, mosquito bites somebody in Africa, somebody is dying of malaria, they will take that person to church where they'll be pouring water on top of that person, doing spiritual healing. Thank you, Aziz. Where they will be doing spiritual, what they call spiritual healing. When you are sick, you go to the hospital. Thank you, Pretty. When you are sick, you need to go to the hospital. But you see, this African, our religion, we integrated it inside the Christianity, because most of these things that these guys are doing, we never see it from the people that brought it for them. Especially when you look at our colonial masters. Look at our colonial masters. The only thing we see, all this culture thing, molding, all this molding, statue, clay, doing all this, we see it from Rome. It comes from the Rome. But who colonized, let's say, us, Nigeria? It was the British people that colonized us. When you look into their own church, what you see in African churches today, you don't see it there. So the people, like the videos I shared today, they are Africans. They are not Christians. Let me say they are not Christians. Christianity, they are not, because what they are doing, they carry their culture also and put inside their own religion. This is not what British colonial master brought to us in Africa. And when you say that Africa religion is not barbarism, who taught all these people that when you go out to drink with your friend, maybe you are more successful than them? You go out to drink with your friend, you get up to go and pee. By the time you come back, somebody have already put poison inside your drink. Edmond Money, it is who we are that our religion could not wipe it out, because religion, knowing God, that God is love, the kind of teaching I saw in the Quran and in some part of the Bible, that we're supposed to emulate, showing love to each other, loving each other. How did your ancestors, because it was our ancestors. I remember when I was growing up, my father will warn me not to even collect 10 kobo from anybody when I'm walking on the street. Talking about going to anybody's house to eat. By that time, it has not spread as it spread like this. People were wicked in the village. I've seen a man, because of land. This man is traditional man. His brother had 7 children, 7 boys. This man unalived his brother and unalived the 7 boys, unalived them one by one in order to take over this land. And he succeeded in doing it. He took over those land. When I was in the village, by that time there was no spread and break out of this Pentecostal pattern of church. Like I waited a video of a rabbi today that said Christianity came from the Jewish religion, and even their Messiah came from Jewish religion. I'm not the one talking about it. Go and listen to the Jewish rabbi. And they keep developing it. The man said they keep developing all sort of thing there. You see, I believe in doing what my culture permits me to do that is good. If my culture teaches me to love people, that is a good thing. Maybe love to people in a certain way, that is a good thing. Like yesterday, I was telling one of the brother that came here to tell me that it's immoral for me to say I don't like my African tradition. It depends. It depends. I don't want a tradition that refuses development. I don't want a culture that refuses that things will not develop. I don't want a culture that does not permit, that does not allow themselves to grow. I don't want that kind of culture. I know a story. There is this woman, a man that married about 5 wives. His first wife was a star, hardworking woman. That during the war, this woman built a bungalow. You know what they call during the war? That time there is no motor. The people ride bicycle. They call it white horse bicycle. This woman built a bungalow. This woman was hardworking. This woman was working well. This woman was strong. He built a house. According to the story we are hearing, by the time she was going to give birth, she died. That one of her husband's wife has hand in her death. That was the story we are hearing. Had even they allowed that woman to stay alive, that woman would have turned their life up positively in a better way. Because it was she that built a house that all of them, the man was living in, the wife, all the wives was living in. You know, do them. They took her out. That hatred of taking her out, had it been they allowed that woman to survive in that family, that woman would have made everybody in that family to be worth something. African culture that promotes and instill more. There's so much jealousy. Like when you go to Western world, people learn from each other. Success, progress. You see your sister progressing, you want to learn what they are doing, and they are pushing what they know for others to learn. Even if when they are no more in this world, it will still continue. Like this iPhone that we are using today. The man that developed iPhone is no more in this world, but this iPhone is still moving. In the Western world, every blessings, every good things, they try to transfer it, they try to preserve it and transfer it to their own people. But in Africa, there are so many families that are suffering today because they already killed the person, the star that God sent there. You'll be doing well, you buy motor, you started foundation, they will not allow you to finish that house. I want to appeal to you guys that online that is talking about this African tradition. I don't want to call you that you are a wicked person, because there's nothing good that has come out of it. Please tell me one thing that has come out of it, that has developed it. I started by telling you, I'm not against what you are doing, you know. Now one of you come here, can't change the subject, and I'm telling you what it is. I'm not against what you are doing. But truth be told, can you show me one thing your tradition has developed for the goodness of mankind? Can you show me one thing that your culture has developed for the goodness of mankind in Africa? If not expert in poisoning people, expert in stopping development, expert in on a life film, stars. There's a lot of stars. I know so much. There's a lot of stars in so many families. They were on a life from the same blood lineage. Please, if you have anything in your culture, that African culture, your grandfather, your grandmother, If you have anything that they have developed that is helping the world today, you see, our African brothers and sisters that left, that those that they sold, our wicked ancestors sold them. If you go abroad, where they are, where they gave them opportunity, different environment, different mindset, you see them, they are doctors. Are you telling me that all these doctors, like if you go to America, they say the best doctors in America are Nigerians? Are you telling me if they are in Nigeria, that Nigeria will allow them to progress? If you are in Africa, you have talent, your talent is dead and gone. Our people that are doing well are those that went another place where at least you can go to restaurant, drink, eat, leave your food, go and pee and come back. I don't know why you people are coming online. Are you proud of who you are? Are you proud of the wickedness that is running in your system? Are you proud that some of you cannot go to village? So some of you have left Nigeria for so many years and you are not sure if you go back to Nigeria until you are dead. What are you coming on social media to promote? What are you promoting? I think sometimes last year, one of you came to my platform to say to me that I crossed the line. I said that the African culture are in the bushes. He was getting angry with me. I said, yeah, tell me where you are. Show me what your culture is. The culture of going to bring a wood, carve it, before God sent down Torah. The culture of going to the water to worship the water, pour salt and sugar inside the water, before God sent down Injil. The idol worshipping of keeping houses, building houses, before God sent Quran. If you are still seeing those culture as something that you put in, as something that is better than knowing God, religion did not work for us in Africa because of who we are, because of our mindset. We don't like development. We don't want development. We are jealous that we are unaliving everybody. Like this woman, I told you her story. Had it been they allowed this woman to stay in that family, she would have trained everybody in that family. We learned that during the war, she was taking care of her own children and also taking care of many children that her husband has. She wasn't somebody that would have withheld the blessings of God in her life. But they took her out because of jealousy. Took her out because of that small bungalow that she was able to put together. Not knowing that had it been they allow her to exist, that she would have lined up houses for all of them to be living. They destroyed her. And when you go to that family today, you look at their life, they are sitting on their belly. They are not even sitting with their nyash. All of them are sitting on their belly. Because of the evil they did in that family. You see, I will continue talking about it, but if you feel, and I want you to go and read Deuteronomy 28, read all of them. You see, because of all this evil, that is why Africa is suffering today. 3 days ago in Cameroon, sand came down and buried thousands there. Sand came down, buried thousands. Is it not Africa? Africa, a land where there is gold, silver, uranium, oil. Why are people still living from hand to mouth? Don't tell me it's religion. No, it's not religion. You took the religion and you destroyed the religion. The religion that says nobody's supposed to go hungry. Everywhere supposed to be green, Sharia community. Sharia community means a place where people are not hungry. a place where people don't go to sleep hungry. That is what they call Sharia community. Then you now put Sharia law in case anybody won't become mischievous there. Then we take that person out. The religion did not work in Africa because Africa is not a Sharia community. It's not a Sharia continent. It didn't work. You brought it, you put your own, you mix it, you put sugar, you put water, so people are sick, somebody has malaria. If you have malaria, instead of you to go to hospital, you go to church where somebody will be calling Holy Spirit inside drum of water. And later it will carry that thing and be pouring you, compounding your problem that you have malaria and you are shivering. Somebody is pouring you cold water. I've seen a lot of people lose their life. They lost their life because they went to hospital. Doctor diagnosed that they have high blood pressure. And one day they went to one father, they went to one pastor, they went to one GO, they went to one bishop. And they said, there's somebody there, here. You have high blood pressure. You have high blood pressure. God has healed you. So with faith, stop all your medicine. Don't take your medicine again. Stop drinking your medicine. You know how many people in that congregation that has blood pressure? They stopped their blood medicine, high blood medicine. Some of them went down with stroke. Some of them are dead. Some of them are dead. Louise, only me can see your... I don't know why TikTok is censoring you guys. Louise, you say, where is Sharia law working? Pakistan? No. Why did you write Pakistan? You don't know there's a place they call Saudi Arabia? You don't know there's a place they call Dubai? Oh, you don't know there's a place they call Qatar? You don't know there's a place they call Kuwait? You don't know there's a place they call Oman? Louise, shame to you. Oh, only Pakistan now you see. You're asking me where there's Sharia. Okay, guys. My people. I don't feel like... I don't want to spend so much time today. I don't know, Sister Jam, do you want to come up? All right. Okay. Mojo, let me bring you up. Please, if you want to come up here today, if you come up, make yourself known with a flower. Or if you are a team member, let me know so I bring you up. Today, I'm going somewhere after here now. Sister Jam, assalamu alaikum, Mojo. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Unisa, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you for coming. Do you want to do some contribution?
Let the next person continue. I just came in. I'm listening, so.
Okay. Mojo, you want to say something?
Yes. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sister, you know, I'm in a vacation in Dubai. That's why I was nowhere to be seen.
Oh, okay. You are in Dubai. Somebody's asking me where Sharia law is working. Is Dubai not Sharia law? I'm not saying they should do Sharia. I'm not saying I like Sharia law, but not in Africa. Africa is not Sharia continent.
You know, my sister, this is just propaganda. Sharia law is very good for everyone.
Yes.
Sharia law allows women to be free. They allow them to not to be oppressed by the society, so that they can wear like Westerns. This is oppression, you know.
Yeah.
They show their bodies. This is oppression. Men look at them. This is oppression. Sharia law, you know, it takes care of them. It takes care of the family. The core, family have to be together.
Yeah.
The Sharia law does not allow gambling. The Sharia law does not allow alcohol.
Exactly.
The Sharia law does not allow, the prostitution. The Sharia does not allow interest.
Mm-hmm.
All this is because they are against this, because this is multi-billion dollar companies. They don't accept this because they want to This, you know, they are devil worshippers. They don't want. They want to go. So this is a propaganda to show people to scare them
Yes.
away.
Yes.
To tell them, oh, if Sharia law comes, your hand will be chopped off. You will be killed. You know, this is the picture they show. But this is not. This is far from the truth.
Yes.
The Sharia law is not about that. Sharia law
Yes.
is about to take care of the individual.
Mojo, I
Now,
believe that is
remember-
propaganda because the person that is calling Sharia law and calling Pakistan, the person not see Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Qatar, all these places that I'm mentioning now. I think it's propaganda because they see a place like all these places I mentioned now. This is where their government came from Quran. Their government directly came from Quran. There is no their own democracy came from Quran. I think it's propaganda.
Yes. Yeah, it's propaganda. This is
Yeah.
just this is propaganda driven by a Zionist, just to divide people, to scare them away. If you see, but the best thing is now people are waking up. They used to use these tactics, you know, to divide people, to ruin others' life. But now you see, today in the morning I was listening to the news. America have now got to the deficit $40 trillion. You know.
No, don't discuss America here because each time we discuss America, my platform is shadow banned. You know, they don't want us mentioning their name. Yes, because you see, my platform, if I make video now, my video don't get more than 500 views. I've been removing my video for the past 2 weeks. I don't know when they will release me.
Okay, me, I came from Norway, from Western country.
Okay, no, when you come, we don't discuss about America. We don't talk about America here. We don't even talk about the people of God. The Zionists you are talking about, people of God. I try not to talk about them because once you start talking about them, they destroy your platform.
Yeah. So that's true. What I want to say is that you know, when we look about the individual, like me, I lost my telephone in the metro station in Dubai, and I came back. I found it where it was. Nobody stole it.
Yeah.
This is Sharia law.
That is Sharia. In Sharia place, you can't lose your phone. Never. Nobody can. They've not recorded stealing of phone in Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia. They've not recorded that anybody lost phone there. They don't lose phone there.
My sister, if you go back to the history of Islam, if you go to the 5th Khalifa, we call it Umar ibn Abdul Aziz. The time of Umar ibn Abdul Aziz, the time of Umayyads, you know, the people, they were very wealthy because, alhamdulillah, every person was contributing the zakat, they were giving. You know, people will live in a good life. If the Sharia law is here, I will not struggle. Me, where I come from now in the country I'm citizen of, I pay 40% of tax.
Yeah.
And I pay the road, I pay everything. But people here in Dubai who are living here, I know my countrymen from Norway who lives and work here. They say we'll not go back there because we are safe here. Everything is good. We pay like 5% tax. Everything is good. The life is fantastic. And yeah, the life has to be like that. It is about the individual, you know. It's not about. So what they are talking about is subjective.
Yeah.
They don't have what we call objective moral. We have objective moral because our moral come from the Creator.
Yeah.
You know, we look after.
And Mojo,
it's our Creator who decides.
Mojo, because I create content, I just want to let you know one thing. There are some Muslims that are making people to look Islam somehow. There are some Muslims that are very fussy. There are some Muslims that are very controlling. They like control. These are the guys. Hold on, Mojo. These are the guys. That is why the world is the people that are not Muslim, they are seriously rejecting Islam. Because there are these people, and these people are at the forefront. They are the forefront. If you see why people are agitating around Islam, I have seen it, and I will always use my platform to tell you the truth. There are some Muslims that they are very controlling. They like you know what they call control, automatic control. If you are decently dressed, because you are not dressing exactly how they dress, they come after you. This is what the world is fighting for. Because when you give power to people like this, you will lose everything you know that has to do with freedom. That is the reason why the world is saying the world is not happy. It's not that they don't know that what I'm saying here is the right thing. It's not that they don't know that I'm telling them that Islam is peace. It's not that they don't know that I'm telling them that when they go to Quran, they will find the truth. They know. But they are rejecting because of these people. They like controlling, and when you don't accept the way they are doing, they will even plan to unalive you. If they see you, they will stone you and burn you to ashes. These are the people that migrated. They call themselves Muslims, but they are controlling. They don't work with what Quran is saying. Because if you read Quran chapter 2, verse 256, that says no force. You don't force people to do anything. Do your own. Just tell them. It is in the Quran. These people are not working with Quran, and they are fighting for Quran. How can you be fighting for something you don't know? You see, people are saying, oh, we don't want this, we don't want... Everybody know that Sharia is the best thing. Because last week, there's one of my brother that came here and said, in Nigeria, that they should unalive anybody that stole money. Sister Kudirat said that that's Sharia law. Because by the time there are bad people in the society, you check them out. Like you go to China. If they find you corrupt, they... But when it comes to Africa, they bring in Sharia, 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 Sharia. I hope God will not start punishing them because they know the truth. They know that Sharia is truth. It's just that the African people... African as a people, we have bad leaders, we don't have good leaders. As people, they took Islam, they destroy it. They took Christianity, they destroy it. Now that people like me, I read the Quran and I'm coming out, they know that everything that I'm saying on social media here is truth. But they cannot say, okay. They cannot say, okay, we take it, because already those people that are so barbaric has taken position to unalive anybody that doesn't agree with them. Take you out. So that is what is going on. We know what Islam is, but these people, I hope Allah will touch their heart or remove them from the surface. All right, go on.
Sister, I'm going to support this your statement with, this part now with two things.
Yeah.
The first one is about what you talked about, people that call themselves Muslims and doing one or two, and also about Sharia. So let me start with the first one.
Yeah.
First of all, Islam, the practice of Islam, it's a jurisdiction by Allah. The practicer of Islam are the Muslims. There is the day we understand and we accept that Islam is a religion of Allah, those who practice Islam are the Muslims, and they are an entity or they're just a human being, then people will understand that Islam's laws are supreme to the people practicing it. If our digression I'm saying is that a lot of people who say they are Muslims, who are in the forefront, like you have said, but they are not practicing Islam.
Yes.
So let us understand that some of them are just there for either personal gain, financial support, financial uplift, recognition, and social entity.
I miss my sister.
That's not Islam. Islam, I was saying something. For instance, if an imam who is in Mecca, who is in Kaaba, an imam, though alhamdulillah we don't have the, but for instance, and decide to say, okay, this XYZ stealing is or he brings a law, or he's doing one particular kind of lifestyle which is against Islam. That person is the person. That is not Islam. We should learn to understand that, okay, this is Islamic law, and this person practicing Islam is a human being who has his own agenda. Countries like the UK where you stay now, most of the big or top officials, they are Muslims.
Yeah.
They are Muslims now.
Yeah.
Islam is getting known. That is Islam, not Muslim. There's a difference.
Yeah.
And second, you're talking about Sharia law. What is Sharia law? Sharia law is the law binding the Islamic rules. That's it. If you accept the rules, fine and good. If you say you don't accept the rules, fine and good. You go and meet your creator when the time comes.
Yeah.
China that you call China, they are Buddhists, they are Hindu. Hinduism and Buddhists are the majority, but they're doing Sharia law. India, they are most countries, even the UK, they are all doing Sharia law.
Even America, they still send people to electric chair. They still send people by hanging.
What is Sharia law?
Yeah.
Sharia law is the law
But when it comes to Africa,
the
it's
jurisprudence
propaganda.
of Islam. When you say somebody go to, I read some days ago, there's somebody that I forgot the country, former president of a country has been put to prison. So it's the law of nature, the natural law of God is Sharia. Accepting it or not accepting it is a societal effect, not Islam. Islam itself is binding by that. So whoever wants to... Now, let's go back to Africa. Africa, why Sharia law is not working or will not work in Africa, it's because of 2 to 3 issues. Number one, Africa as a country has been stereotypically brainwashed or put in a position where we are used to poverty and we agree to live with poverty and we are comfortable in our poverty situation.
Yeah.
Africa is also a country where we can maneuver things. When, for instance, a community will accept that there's no electricity and it's okay, they are fine by it. They'll wake up to use candles or use
generator,
lamps or use something. We are used to, Africa is a country that is used to coming out or improvising for a particular situation and live with it comfortably. So when people in Africa go to other nations, that organization and fairness are okay. When they return back to their nation or to Africa, the continent, and they find it ill to live there, they go. Those who don't have taqwa Allah and get a financial position or a portfolio, they want to live like where they have stayed and they start doing corruption. And that is what births corruption in Africa. For corruption to leave Africa, it takes the grace of God Almighty. Because the system is not straight already. So for you have to make it, you have to be in a system that is not straight and you want to make your own straight. By that, since there's no availability of straightwardness, you have to do evil to become straight. So Sharia cannot work. And now, you cannot, for instance, those who have left Africa to another continent are the elites. If we have I don't know how many million people we have in Africa, but let's just use a scale of 1 to 100. If we have only 100 people in Africa, only 10 at that year, in these early 60s and 70s, had the financial capacity and muscle to leave Africa to another continent. So when they came back with the means of how to continue living the life they lived there. In a society that don't have the platform or organization to do it. So, and we human beings, Africa is the only country that reading is very difficult for them. To read is very difficult. We don't read. We don't investigate. We don't research. So when we are brainwashed with a particular statement, okay, Sharia law is to cut people's hand. Sharia law is to unlike people. Sharia law is. Sharia law gives respect to both men and women.
Yeah.
Sharia law is a law that helps in division of wills. When a man is no more in this world, it is Sharia that you use to know who gets what and who don't get what. Yeah. There's a part of Nigeria that women does not inherit their father when they are out.
That's my part now. That's where I come from.
That's it. But in Islam, both the female and the male and the grandchildren, the grandfather, the father, whatever, it is portion of Nisa is taken there. That is Sharia law. It's in Sharia law that they will tell you that, okay, buy this much and sell this much. But Africa, you go to China and buy something that is 200 naira, you come to sell for 1 million naira. It's a Sharia checkmates all those things.
Yeah, not too much, not too much profit.
Yes, it's a Sharia. You know, okay, this person attitude and character should not be judged. You only do Nasiya. You don't crucify anybody. You don't coerce anybody. You don't oppress anybody. And it's only in Sharia that Islam says don't oppress and don't allow them to be oppressed. It's Sharia. And these developed countries or developing countries, they are all practicing this simple acts. It does not hurt anybody. And ironically, Africa is supposed to be the one that will practice this more because we have the more population. Now we plenty pass. We are there. Birth control is in Sharia. Everything that has to do with human psychology, human existence, from birth to death, is in Sharia. Sharia covers, Islam covers everything. But let's stop judging people. Because Jamila, I woke up this morning, I decided, okay, today I want to feel funky. Let me go and wear boot cut, show my boobs, show my this one, and go. My name is Jamila, I have marketed. They see me in mocks on Friday. They say, oh, Ashe Hakaeke, that's how it's supposed to be. That is Jamila's decision. That is not Islamic law.
Yeah.
The day we differentiate between Islamic law and those people who practice Islam,
let people
that
be
is
free.
when we will have peace.
Let people be free. I said, let people be free. Teach people. Let people understand who God is. Because as you see me as I'm sitting here, I will never expose my body again because I have understand. But how I dress decently should not be your problem. I must not look like exactly how you want me to dress. This is the problem. This is the only problem. Once people drop that, everything is fine.
Okay, let me give an example.
Yeah.
Let me just give a typical example of dressing now. Do you know in Islam, it is not forbidden, it's not a sin for a man to tie wrapper and go out. In Islam, a man can make his hair 3 or 4 or 5. It's not haram.
My grandpa, my papa, my father, they were all tying wrapper now. They tie wrapper.
Now let me now explain something.
Yeah.
That is what Islamic law sees in that aspect. But Islamic law further said that when you are dressed in a particular style and it is perceived as immoral, then don't do it. Let me give an instance. In Saudi Arabia today, let's use Saudi Arabia for instance. If you go there as a man and you make your hair, leave your hair open, you just make it 2 or 3 or 4 long hair, and you go to the masjid, you can pray behind the imam of the central masjid, and nobody will look at you as a taboo or a sinner or something that is outraged. But if you come to someone like Kogi State, in Ghana land, you go and make your hair, and you are in the mosque, you are a thief, or you are Yahoo, or you are 419.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't mean that the person is not a Muslim. In the southeast and south of Nigeria, men can tie wrapper and go out. You cannot tie wrapper and go to Hausa land. You are looked as a Namiji. So they address, so long as Sharia does not say this particular thing is haram, it should be upheld. But if a human being wake up and do anti-Sharia, hold that human being responsible for what he does. Don't say Islam people, Muslim people are terrorists. We are this, we are that. Even the terrorism we're talking about now, 70% of people that are doing this thing in Nigeria now, in short, they don't even have religion.
Yeah.
They are finding them out here and there.
Yeah.
May Allah have mercy on us.
Thank you, Sister Jam. I missed you. I miss you.
More, my dear.
Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Because the thing is, if all these people stop control. You see, like Sister Jam, about last week, one Muslim woman came on social media. She made a video calling us shaitan. She said that because we are reading Quran that we are shaitan. She called herself a Muslim. Oh. These are the kind of these are the caliber of people that is making the world agitate. That if you give these people power, they will snuff life off you. They will take every freedom you have. How can a Muslim woman come on social media, made video showing us only one part of her face? She wasn't showing us all her face. She was just calling us shaitan. That we are shaitan.
That woman is unlearned. Because let me tell you, according to Islamic jurisprudence, it is haram for you to call even a Christian who is still alive kafir. Talk of a Muslim. A man, in short, somebody who is not worshipping Allah or who is just a people of the book or just walking on the street, you don't have any right to mention the person as a kafir until he dies. Because on the other person you've called kafir can a day to his leaving this world can become a Muslim. That is why Islam does not permit you to call anybody kafir. You only call somebody a kafir when the person did was a kafir or did not believe in Allah and the person dies in that act. That is why Allah says, I will forgive every sin unless the person that does not worship me. But that is after death. You cannot wake up. When the Rasulullah was telling his uncle to become a Muslim, his uncle was on the deathbed. He was begging for him to declare La ilaha illallah. He kept begging. And when his uncle passed, Allah sent ayah and told him that you don't have power to impose Islam on anybody. I am the one that guides. You are the guide. Guide people. You tell them, but I am the one that give them the ability to obey your guidance. That is what Allah told us. It's in the Quran. Yes. So you don't have any moral sense, whatever right to call somebody kafir.
Not shaitan.
Maybe you cannot call your fellow Muslim shaitan. So that woman that unfortunately I was not around, and I'll give you an answer. If you are calling somebody shaitan, then let us double check you. It's either you're mentally unstable or you don't even know what you're talking about. Because a lot of people just come out and become preachers one afternoon without reading,
Sister Jam, they are the one causing, bringing blackmailing the religion. These are the group of people that are blackmailing the religion. Because when you see them behave, you run into the Quran, you don't see what they are saying in the Quran. They are not, their behavior cannot be found in Quran. But they are there telling the whole world that they are Muslims. If you see them, they dress themselves like as you are dressing yourself. Not that you that are a Muslim. They dress to make you see that they be Muslim. But these guys are the one that is turning this world upside down. Yeah, who wants to talk? It was Mojo.
Chika also in Quran. Allah says.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
My sister, okay. By the way, let me correct my sister for here. The kafir, you can call person kafir because there's prayer, ayyul kafiru. That you should tell those unbelievers. That one is not an insult, but they take it to be insult. That's the
unbeliever is a person that does not believe in Allah after he dies. Not when he's alive. You cannot call somebody a kafir when he's alive. It's not possible. Go and read more. You can't. Yes.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Because Unisa, when you read, hold on, Unisa, hold on. Oh, please, 1 second. When you read Quran chapter 1, either verse 4 or verse 5, that says the owner of the judgment day is Allah. So leave Allah. Allah is the one that knows who is unbeliever. Allah is the one know who is unbeliever.
That one is true. Okay. You can call. By the way, let me give my submission.
Mojo, hold on. They are not listening to both of you. Let Unisa, yeah.
By the way, when they are talking about the Sharia, it's not the Sharia. The Sharia is not their problem, my sister. Their problem is that they are losing their customers. Those who are doing advertisement, those who are putting their money inside. Those who don't know before now, they know the road and they are converting to Islam. Roberto Carlos, he converted to Islam. So they lose a businessman or they lose an advertiser. So that's why they are imposing that Sharia to look that Sharia is a bad thing. You understand? Because maybe before you can make advert of it, they bring some new drink or some new something that it can damage person's life, or you can put your money to do as a business. So all those one, when they come out to Islam, they know that this is not good. They will draw their money from doing those things and the advert.
Yeah.
That's why they are crying Sharia, Sharia, to paint it bad so that people will know.
Yeah, but
So
as
the Sharia is not their problem.
Unisa,
They have many
as
things.
it is with as it is, where Sharia, like Arab world, Sharia is already in operation. We do not want Sharia in Africa because we have bad leaders. We don't have good leaders. We do not want Sharia in Africa. We are talking about Africa. The topic is all about Africa, their culture, Sharia is a beautiful thing, but we do not want Sharia in Africa because they don't know what Sharia
Half
is.
Africa, we don't even know our left hand.
Yes, they don't know what Sharia is.
Africa, we don't even
But
know
Sharia
our
is
left hand.
already
We don't even
going on in Dubai,
Sharia.
Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Arab world. We don't know what is Sharia in Africa.
Because when they say you should leave their forefathers worship for them, what your forefathers worship? Then those that you used to unalive woman to make it and to pour your this or to worship them. You used to oppress people. That was your maybe your forefathers and some of your forefathers this tradition that you people don't know. They abolish something that is not good. The one that is good, you can carry on.
Yeah.
They are not saying that they should not do. They should.
Yeah.
The one that is bad, they say you should abolish it.
And
the one that is okay.
You know, sir, nobody's even stopping them from practicing their African culture or African tradition or religion. But what has it given us a leadway? They're crying to come to my platform to tell me to be going inside the water or inside the bush when they are not showing us the leadway. They are not showing anything. They have nothing to. They cannot say this is what it is, and then we start developing it. Then we tell our children, the children in the school, children will be in the school, teaching them how to make phone, how to build house, how to better life. Are they coming to cry to me to follow their tradition when their tradition has no leadway? What has their tradition done in Africa? Why don't you get up and show us what it is so that we can follow?
With our ancestors and tradition, we did
only wickedness and poison and killing people. That's what we see in them. They are dark. These guys are dark. What are they promoting? What do they want to promote? What do they want me to follow? Show me what you are doing. If you are producing phone, producing spoon, show me what to follow. Show me why are you crying around my platform? I wonder why they come around my platform to cry.
With our ancestors and tradition, we were there when they come and enslave everybody on go. What were they doing there? They shall use at least that technology and do something to know that no, these people we are going to sell ourselves to them. Yeah. So they said that if you are showing person road, you don't want to follow the road, you'll be bringing different excuses.
Yeah.
That's what they are doing, but nobody's forcing them.
There are people that has no technique, they cannot develop anything, they cannot produce toothpick, they cannot develop anything. They are a bunch of people that like sitting in a smelling places. You can't develop toothpick, you cannot, nothing, they cannot produce anything, any scope. Why don't you people gather yourself together if you people are many? Gather yourself together, then start developing it, and let's see what it is. You are not developing it, you are coming on my platform to cry over it. I don't know what it is. Maybe if you show me what it is, I'll follow you. You have no head, you have no tail, nothing. There's not, I look around you, you are wallowing in poverty, mosquito, they chop you every night. You go come here, come they tell me tradition. What kind of tradition is this? With the kind of life I have experienced and seen in my life, you are coming to tell me tradition. What kind of tradition allow people to go to bed hungry? What kind of tradition does not take care of a poor and needy in the society? What kind of useless tradition is that? Please, man, I don't come here and tell me this platform not be your platform. It's not a place you can come to tell me African tradition. African tradition of wickedness, jealousy that kill the stars. They have stars rising in the family. They are not life. Wickedness. Mojo, let me hear from you. Then we do Surah Fatiha, and I've done 1 hour, so we'll come back again tomorrow. Mojo, you want to say something? Mojo, are you with me? Mojo, are you with me? Okay. Sister Pretty, do you want to say anything? I know you don't like talking. I just bring you up.
Yeah, I like to listen to your sister. I'll join watching you online.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
watching it. I'm so proud of you, what you're doing. I'm so proud.
Thank you. Thank you, sister. Thank you,
You're
pretty.
welcome, sister. You're welcome.
Thank you. Please, Sister Jam Jam, Unisa, can we do Surah Fatiha in that class?
Before Chika,
Okay, hold on. Mojo, hold on. After prayer, you Mojo, hold on. Mojo, hold on. After prayer, then we talk. Okay. Okay, Unisa, go ahead.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد صدق الله.
Thank you, guys. Amen. Thank you. Okay, Mojo, just take 30 seconds. My 1 hour is up.
I wanted to say one thing. Our sister talked about the kafir. You know, kafir means to hide. They use in Arabic linguistic language, the kafir was used mostly when the seeds were hid inside the earth. So it means you're hiding the truth. That's the meaning of kafir.
Oh, kafir is not unbeliever again.
It's different. Mushrik is like you pray to other gods. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has refused us to insult other religions. In the Quran, He say, ولا تسبوا الذين يدعون من يعني don't insult the people who are worshipping gods against Allah so that they will insult Allah. You're not allowed to insult other people, because if you insult them, they don't know who Allah is, and then they will start insulting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has already ordered us to not to insult other religions. It's not allowed Islamically. But when it comes in terms of whether whatever you're doing is kufr, like you're hiding the truth, or you are saying the truth, you can talk about the truth. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, yes, of course, our sister she's saying, referring to the hadith when one time Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was sitting with the Sahaba, and then two people died. One went in front, and then the people, the Sahaba said, they said, oh, this guy was good, he's a great guy, oh my God, may Allah forgive him. And then Rasulullah sallam says, wajabat. It means, this is, whatever you said is, in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it will be like that, the way you said. And then the other janaza came, one guy died again, and they say, oh, this guy was bad person, oh, alhamdulillah, Allah took him away, and then Rasulullah said, wajabat. So Sahaba said, Ya Rasulullah, you said wajabat in the first one, and you say wajabat in the second one. Wajabat means, it's the way you said. So they ask him, why did you say so in both of them? And then he recited the ayah in Surah An-Nisa, وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً وَسَطًا لِتَكُونُوا شُهَدَاءَ عَلَى النَّاسِ وَيَكُونَ الرَّسُولَ عَلَيْكُمْ شُهُودًا. We people in this earth, we are the people who can see the good people. We judge just what we see. What is inside, Allah only knows. We cannot judge. You can wear a khamis, you can wear a hijab, you can be the best person, you pray in the saf. At the end, is Allah who knows whether you are a great person or not great person. But we can judge by the way how you talk to people, how you are as a person. We can judge this, whatever we see. But what is inside you, we cannot judge. And then this goes against the people who just kill other people to say, oh, this guy is kafir, or this guy is Muslim. You cannot do that. We cannot judge what is inside. But we can judge your action. We can see how you deal with people, what you do with people, how you insult people. If you see you open a TikTok and you start insulting other religion and you talk, we can judge you by that. If we see you, for example, you're promoting zina, you're promoting bad things, we can judge you on that.
And if we see you are deceiving people, you are deceiving people, collecting people money, we can judge you based on that.
Just inside your room and nobody sees you and you don't come outside, Islam does not judge what is inside. It judge when it comes to the outside. That's when Sharia law works. Not when you do, for example, you drink alcohol inside your room.
Nobody knows you drink it.
Nobody knows you, and as long as you don't come outside and promote the Sharia, they will not take action of you. That's how Islam is. So our sister, she's a bit confusing kafir and not kafir. Yes, of course, we are not allowed to come outside and judge people to say, oh, this one will go to Jannah, this one will go to Jahannam. Jannah and Jahannam belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yeah.
And even Rasulullah sallallahu was asked whether he will go to Jannah. He say, إِلَّا أَن يَتَغَمَّدَنِي اللَّهُ بِرَحْمَةٍ مِّنْهِ.
Yeah.
I cannot go except because Jannah is rahmah, is from Allah, is His rahmah. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will never be asked why you do so and you didn't do so. He can do whatever you want to do. He
Yeah.
can put whoever don't deserve to go to Jannah and whoever does, He can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
A woman who was a Zania, she was a prostitute. She went to Jannah because she gave a dog water.
Yeah.
Because the dog was thirsty.
Yeah.
So another woman will go to Jahannam because she killed, she had a cat
And
she didn't give her food.
Mojo, and that is the difference between Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, and the Christian, and what we see in the GO bishop. They ask our Prophet Muhammad, are you going to heaven? Will you go to Jannah? He said that it's in the hands of Allah. He did not. He knew that he will be with Allah, but he did not promote it verbally. That he knows that he's a righteous person. That he will definitely go to heaven, because like all these people we see today, if you ask them, they will tell you they will make it already. That they already made it. They have already placed that judgment. But our prophet did not place that judgment. He left that decision for Allah. When he was answering that question, he left that decision. Because some Christians will come to my platform to tell me, Muhammad that doesn't even know where he's going. He doesn't want to come out to brag to you that now he they drink tea with God. Now God they can't chop food for his house. God eats around him. He sees God. He hears God, my God, tell me. That is the difference between when you look at Islam and when you look at all these other religions. Thank you, Mojo. My time is up, and today Mojo taught us from Hadith. Mojo, some of the things you say came from the Hadith, and we are happy to receive it. Because
Yes.
because as you are telling us from the Hadith, you are quoting Surah An-Nisa. To the extent that me too myself, I have to come in. That is how it's supposed to be. When you meet Muslims that read, understand, people like Jam, people like Mojo, Unisa, Pretty. When you meet Muslims that are well polished, they read, they understand, you don't have problem with such Muslims. Because we coordinate. You tell us story that came from Hadith and we are listening. And you now went immediately strike the Quran, piam. And from striking the Quran, it also allowed me to say something. That is what they call learning, understanding, and making research. So may Allah bless you guys. I wanted to stay more. I would like to stay more, but my time is up. I would like to stay more, but my time is up. Okay. Mojo, thank you for coming.
Thank you, Sister Chika. Thank you very much.
Yeah, please keep coming, because as you are, if people like you come to my, like I told Sister Janja that I miss her, because Sister Janja many times she's up here. She put more light in what I do here. So I like people like you to come also, because now you have teach from the Hadith. And we are happy. And from the story from the Hadith, one day somebody came here to tell me that Prophet collected a 2-year-old child from a woman and gave to somebody to raise and ordered that that woman should be killed. I said, no, this cannot happen. This is not it. This does not look like Prophet. You understand? So I am happy when I meet people like you that comes to the platform. I'm so happy and grateful that every Muslim will learn like you, be like you. Every Muslim will understand like you. And thank you guys for being with me. Thank you guys. I'm so happy for today, because I believe a lot of people that are listening and watching us, that with having Sister Jam, Mojo, Unisa, that Pretty, that those that are watching us were able to like comprehend, understand what we are doing. Thank you guys. Thank you, my people. Bye-bye.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Inshallah. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Okay, those on YouTube, may Allah bless you. I saw leave Muslim people alone to live peacefully and welcome anyone who wants peace through Islam. Our Quran speak truth and peace, and before judging, read Quran for yourself. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Even the people that we are telling that Islam is good, they know very well that Islam is good. They know very well that Islam is good. It's just that the noise makers that call themselves Muslims are the one bringing pain and the blackmailing the religion. And me, as I sit on this social media, I have seen them, I have found them, I know who they are, I know them. You understand? They are not, and they are not happy with me. And which is okay. If you are evil, I don't want evil to be happy with me. I want people, decent people, people that know God that created us, to be happy with me. Okay, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Inshallah. Bye-bye.